We're going to jump in real quick and knock out a season game before the 3 p.m. tournament starts. Extra credit. Interesting. Is this against people? It's head to head. Rewards and divisions. Get some packs. Well, we'll give it a shot. New game mode that just dropped. It's a good looking squad. They're rocking with the Michigan State unis.
Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5.
All right, not ideal. Not ideal.
All right. I have to make a quick adjustment. All right, we should be good to go now.
You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
A long way to go for this offense. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target.
About as congested as I've ever
It's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Kind of has a coverage 0 look to it. Block up.
To the air, it's Raiola. Looking down the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well,
he's kind of got a coverage 0 look.
That time the ball
or he's in a cover
wide receiver and it falls
4 and he's playing.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go.
Oh, and he dropped the ball. Man, our guys have drops. He's really bad. We've got to improve the wide receiver core. It is really rough.
When the defense gets that stop on 3rd down, fist up in the air. Nice job.
It's got to be like a point of emphasis. We dropped so many passes. So he's really, it looks like just playing a cover 4 shell and then adjusting his safeties play underneath, which is fine because double move over the top. I promise you will quick.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Jordan. Pressure coming.
It's like that.
Off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the
take on your next one and your next one.
By the QB there.
Finds enough room
Take advantage of the LT while we have it.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard
possession catch, deuces again. Look at him go.
Throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. He lets it fly. Makes the ground
He just
down the
took.
left side. Oh, he's got some space.
We're impressed over there. Last night we made a national championship run. We had a different CV. We have sold that corner. I don't know if he gives that up. He got 1 or 2 speed by making that switch. Apparently it matters. His man coverage was better too. Monty Jackson.
Huge play for this offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he goes absolutely nowhere. The return will lose yards. Michigan State.
All right, we're going to wear out the defense a little bit here, best we can.
Themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get turning it on. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 50. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They
caught him. That's what I want to know. Clark. If that's the 80 Clark free safety,
It was explosive, but
get out.
Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Jordan. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
Wear him down.
Brought down after a nice game.
Kind of a smoke him if you got him for last year.
Might be changing the route. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Here's the handoff. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line.
We're gonna let this one run down. I gotta watch the time. We got a tournament starting at 3. You know, today to stay out of the store.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Got his man quickly. He is stopped inside the 15 at the.
Not gonna lie, I forgot it was 3rd down there. It's on me.
Call here on 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out
Thinking about the defense he's running and ways to attack it, and I forgot all about the 3rd down.
That one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright.
So he's kind of running a little kick like so.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but
We
nice
get
job
when we do
being
this.
ready and your field goal kicker coming
Drop
through
in that
and
sweet
putting
spot.
3 points on the board.
Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. First play of the drive comes from the 41. First play of the drive wants to throw. They're working that left side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Temple lines up quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
It's complete to the right. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
There he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run, because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing.
And
fumble.
He will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, hold on to it.
And he wanted to score.
Oh, man. 86 wide receivers.
Well, I think on that play,
Hang on to the ball.
This guy's such a
80 and
weapon in this
81.
offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those.
And he waltzes in for the score.
I actually thought he was going to come out and design one battle. Scramble like that, either way.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
Big talent gap in this one.
With that much speed, you got to find tricky ways.
No excuse, we forgot that it was 3rd down. So.
The quarterback with somebody that's really,
This
really
is annoying,
fast.
though.
Even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
I love it. The defense brings
actually had that boxed up pretty good.
They choose to blitz. Get to him. Try to speed up the processor just a little bit.
Oh, a lot of space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Jukes his way for more. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gives it on the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football.
Left 3 timeouts.
All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Great move. Now he's got room. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Score right here would be really big.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open.
He tries to take the top off.
Hey, we got to catch that time. I'll take a timeout.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
Moved a little too much. It was the right idea.
When they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get
something
it off
quick.
He steps and powers and works.
Go right back to the line.
Finally get him down at the 2. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play.
Kind of messed that up.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half.
Not fully understanding the play call there. Thought we had just a PA screen, not a motion PA screen. It kind of slowed it down, ate up a little bit more clock than what I wanted. I don't really have. I might have the ability to maybe spike the clock here. Would be a smarter move. But we're going to make it a 1-score game either way.
Just inside the left upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Straight ahead from inside his 25. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half.
14 minutes out. Should be all right.
The Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And they'll bring him down.
They only do it if somebody's doing it.
On the next drive.
It's like you threw the first punch. We'll play that way.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run.
And that would be the definition.
He had a nice little cutback, though. Kind of a mix of the two. It wasn't total over pursuit in my part, but
whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll run it. Shows him the stiff arm.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to the ground game on the left. Is that stiff arm even
back up just a little bit, get a little bit better angle.
Device on his way to a first down. This Temple offense
I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm assuming he's going to the right. Now I can fill that gap a little bit better. He's still gaining pretty good yardage off of it, but at least I'm getting out of the wash.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call.
They lost that side contain.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They think there's room to run to the right here.
That's better.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Much better.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
What I'm frustrated with is in this 3-3-5, I have as my sub linebacker a backup free safety. It listed as an option, but you will see, like, we have no free safety here, even though I have him. Oh, there he is, playing in the nickel. It's interesting. We'll take that though.
A little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play.
He's got good man coverage.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Flushed out of the pocket.
Come on, get it. Some contact on him. With Bell at least.
It's got to be so frustrating because you're running out of time. You're running out of possessions. You got to get the ball back to your offense. But, man, this QB just makes a great play. He runs around, scrambles, gets a first down. So frustrating.
He'll keep it himself. It's a running room. The offense coughs it up. And this fumble will score.
Opportunity missed.
You start to get that offense going and start having success. You've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house.
Just a little outmatched in this one.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be
10 minutes
enough
till
to
tournament
just play it
starts.
safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up with getting that score. That is huge for their win probability now.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
He's able to move this guy. You can't move.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Jordan. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Got it behind the line. It's Snow. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
And they
can't connect because it's in late game, so the quarterback starts losing coverage. We'll go ahead and run.
He's in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Right for the jump ball. We just got to run clock out. We got 9 minutes. So. Tournament starts.
That decision will be questioned. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And here comes the heat, and they get home. And
the best defensive series all day.
You know, for this quarterback,
it's a little too late to do the right thing now.
Concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture, and I know that the play gets thrown off.
I'm gonna go back and see it. Okay, so maybe I just didn't read it right.
Nobody's open. Either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to buy time. Wide open spaces. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead's extended a little further. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. And the Spartans will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll lose yardage on that return.
That's a breathing sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
And the Buckeyes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath him so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Floating away. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, right.
Punch out. Johnson got beat in the last game. Sorry, the Mike muted. I was talking to my significant other.
It's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open.
I'm not really sure what this little Wildcat is. I don't know if I've not seen it much.
The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He lets one fly deep.
The rocket catch. Love it.
Defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
This guy's team is.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy.
Seen better.
He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense is
Seen better, but not many.
It's now up tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one.
That's better.
And maybe he'll get
I thought by switching to that man instead of zone, get a bit better off.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone.
Hit me there, come on! But we're there all day.
From the red zone for the score.
I feel like my defender hit a wall.
The relationship between a QB and a wide
Like I'm pulling underneath, and it's just like he hit a wall.
He's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Man, that stinks.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great.
I was all over that.
Because
All
coverage is
over
gonna be
that.
tight.
I saw
Might
that
not be perfect, but this
3
is something
seconds
these
before
two
he
guys
saw
have
it.
been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on
All
the
right.
field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Caught in the backfield. It's right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards.
All right, we're going to take this one down to the 2-minute warning.
Physical
2-minute warning in the quarter.
Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're gonna be blue collar. They're gonna roll up their sleeves, and make no mistake, every game you play against them, if you don't match the physical challenge, you will lose.
Michigan State 0.
So first down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Raiola. Here's a heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and threw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, going up top. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Thought we had it, just couldn't quite get it off in time.
First punt of the day, and he lobbed to lock him up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. They'll move the tight end. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 30. Hits the accelerator to the right.
Yeah, I don't really know how to stop this. I've never seen this Wildcat set in all of my years of video game football. I'm not really sure. We have our
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's
option key would be the quarterback. That's who we should be, like, it's like a play action.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're
I don't know.
chasing guys that are so fast like
I
this,
would
like that,
appreciate any help here. I have no idea how to stop that play.
What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those
A
stats,
weird Wildcat run. He's running it with Jeremiah Love. So he's got tons of speed to get around the edge. I'm trying to bring the nickels to keep contained. It doesn't matter. I don't. Not really sure what else to do.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Raiola. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there instead.
Tried to lead that outside. Obviously didn't work.
And on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
On On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. On the run, still looking. Right down the middle. He's got it. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such
You just don't have the speed on the outside play. To play with these guys, to hang with these guys, we've got to get more speed out there. Nobody can hang.
Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that 1st down, and now they have a decision to make. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration.
Contested catch, but more drops. He's just going to pile it onto this. We have no idea how to stop it.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap.
So he goes away. Hey, we got stopped there.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Unloads it downfield. Reels it in on the outside. And the explosive play. They're on the move all the way to the 44. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's
so he struggles to reticle or rocket catch to the right.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He might want another play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He uncorks one deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold. A guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complementing quarterback to this offense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick handoff. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Got one.
They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside. That's about as easy as it can get.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's long. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on 1st down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Give to the back. Boom. Oh, he's got a chance.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run the option. Quick toss. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
That's so bad on my part. Oh. I think the reason I threw that, I felt like the defender was starting to give up on the route. That was bad. Bad on my part. I didn't hit it out of panic. I hit it. I felt like the defender was giving up on it.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Buys a little extra time. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
He's been starting to box that up.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ohio State 14, Michigan State 7.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to gets you right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Gonna run it. It's locked. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, we're hanging with the guy for being way under
run the football and run all the time
and
off
here.
the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Looking left.
We need a turnover here. Gave one up. We got to get him back.
Coming on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, looking to pass. Going downfield for the big play.
He's got that dialed in him. I just don't think there's anything you can do about it.
So I think might tense up in that kind of situation. You know you got the lead. It's 4th down, but they just go out and they're on the same page and they convert and they're able to keep this.
Kearney on the Jets. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
And man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense.
It's a good fight. Came up short. Bad interception.
They're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
Early in the game, knocking the rust off. Got to know when you can get away with that, when you can't. I felt that the defender was giving up on the route itself and starting to pull down. He obviously wasn't. I got baited into a pick. That was potentially the game-tying drive, at least. Who knows what happens from there. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be back, I believe, tomorrow night. We'll be back with the Rivals tournament. You guys can check that out at rivalx.com. The Detroit Pistons are sponsoring an NCAA tournament. First place, $750, and a signed Cade Cunningham jersey. So we're gonna at least throw our name in the mix for that. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Catch you next time.
Time and time again with